Um, our best way of doing that is putting districts adjacent to river and possibly coasts to get 2 gold and 2 food from each of those districts. If we put holy site adjacent to a theater square, we get +1 great artist point. If we put both of those adjacent to a river and coast, we get +4 gold and +4 food from both of these. So that's kind of our plan. Okay. Now, okay. We go here. There's also a unique district that's unique to Congo that replaces the neighborhood. It provides +5 housing, +2 food, and +4 gold regardless of a bill. And it provides +1 great artist point if adjacent to holy site or theater square, doubling if adjacent to both. This is the part I was missing there and why I kinda got stuck. But so the triangle of districts is basically put Mbanza, holy site, and theater square, hopefully next to a river, and it would be amazing if it's next to a river and next to a coast. That will be very hard to achieve consistently, at least, but we can at least get one of those, and that should work fine. Now this starting location looks good. We have a lot of farms. If you don't know, we are doing a farm only challenge. That is, we will not allow ourselves to build anything like lumber mills, like camps, and so on. This is a nice position. I think we're just gonna settle in place and see where it takes us. I'm gonna turn on yields for a moment and see around. Now this is a nice tile. You know what, I'm gonna do a normal run. Like, the challenge run is kinda hard and I'm just gonna do it like this. See where it goes. We can do that some other time. I'm not really in the mood for a challenge right now. I need some relaxing game. Oh, that's a nice spot. Like, you guys want me to like rename a city or something, tell me in chat and we'll do that. Like, fortunately this is too far away to build an encampment district here, but in order to not forget, I'm just gonna put it like this. So whenever we build a city here, or maybe even here, we know, hey, this has to be encampment. It can also be here, but if we build a city here, encampments cannot be built one tile from the city center, so it will have to be built here. Of course, that's like far in future, or not so far, we'll see. Now, this is volcano, and we don't like it. We don't like volcanoes. They do bad things to people. We have a couple of fishing resources, And there's this like amazing wonder that's basically the copy of Temple of Artemis, while Temple of Artemis gives bonuses for each camp, pasture, and plantation. This is basically like opposite. So we have Temple of Artemis and Temple of Poseidon, of course. And this gives bonus to fishing boats. Basically kind of the same thing as this. It also gives amenities. But since kind of water tiles are most likely worse than land tiles, it also gives like +1 fatal water tiles. Which is not a big bonus, it's not overpowered, it doesn't break the game. And it's one of the best wonders on the workshop, that's for sure. And it actually looks nice because it's basically just a recolor of the existing one. Most other wonders on the workshop have lower quality models, unfortunately. It takes time to make models, so I can definitely understand that. But yeah. I'm looking at what we need. We definitely need irrigation. We have so many things to irrigate with all this water that we have available. So you know what? I'm just gonna press that. Now the best thing to do would be to go for holy site. Okay, let's do this. Let's go for holy site and then do this. You know, you guys, you can shift click and it won't like cancel existing, queue it. Just works. Just shift click puts it in a queue. Basically like a queue for technology. Didn't know that for like a long time, but it's very useful. Usually what I would do is just like click here and then it like queues all the way to here. You can actually handpick, hey, do this first, then like in a total different part of the tree, just click this and it will do like this and that. You can organize stuff better and just work. I'm gonna do scout, settler, like the lamest start ever, but it's lame because it works. And we need stuff that works, don't we? And that is also awesome mod. Changes how policies look and work. Not really how they work, like they stay the same, but shows you, it's actually a combination of mods, but shows you here what deals you will get when you implement this government policy. It's pretty nice, like you cannot complain about that. We have only capital, one capital, so this policy will always give +1 gold and +1 faith. This policy, on the other hand, when we settle another city, it has +1 production in all cities, but now it gives only 1 production, but when we have 2 cities it will give 2 production. So this policy is actually kinda, I don't know, it's kinda easy to calculate, but yeah, there are more complex things, more complex policies like double adjacency for harbor, for example. You have to like go to each harbor and manually do it, but this is just amazing because it kind of shows you like, hey, if you implement double adjacency for harbors, you will get +14 gold, just like that. And you know exactly, like you can compare like double adjacency for campuses and double adjacency for commercial hubs. Hey, double adjacency for campuses gives us +8 science, and this harbor adjacency gives us +14 gold. Which one is better? And you can decide like objectively, not hey, I need science, that should be good enough, and so on. You have all the facts, and I like that. You can get all those facts by manually going through like list of all your districts, but it takes more time. This is like way better. They should just make this part of the base game. This point, maybe not like this way of viewing things, but this inline yield thing that should definitely be in the game. It's amazing there is mod for it, but it should be in the game. Now we're gonna have 2 scouts. We do have barbarians. I'm gonna do this for now. And we're gonna go for early fate, so we're gonna take that policy. Now that turn took a bit longer. I don't really know why. The most ideal would be if we went here. Okay, that's coast. That's not a lake. Now this is not a bad position. Not ideal, but we can work it. I'm gonna take this warrior, back. Gonna look amazing. And we're gonna send this scout over here. Why is he going there? I don't understand. There's no mountain here and you know it without... Or I know it? Really? Oh, there is desert here. Now, it's not a bad spot. We'll see. You know what? Yeah, explore. Explore. Uh, oh, it's a nice spot. This will be amazing Petra spot. We have a lot of hills that we can work. Incense, wheat, like we would have some food. If you find like a tile that's next to a river, or at least close to it. It's kinda too bad this isn't like Color Wonder. Because yeah, then it would be a no-brainer, just go here. But now we had to like think about it. Is it worth it? See at yields, this like gives 1 production, that's nothing. Even this style, that's like the lamest style ever, gives 2 production. For -1 food. And here you trade 2 food for 1 production. So it's very bad tile. Of course it's better than a plain desert tile. Here it gives you nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it's a good district tile. You don't have to like worry, hey, I'm removing a resource to get this district placed. We're definitely going for Oracle. We're gonna have a lot of wonders here. Like insane amount of wonders. You're not gonna be able to believe it, how many wonders we're gonna have. This settler, I think we should settle. I think we should settle here. Then we can like block this part. We explored another city here and another city here. That way we like have a square that we can use. Now this whole site, nice. We have to look at our unique ability. We're gonna build it 50% faster. We also need to build polysite adjacent to theater square and theater square adjacent to Banza. And Banza comes later, so we can basically take one of the farming tiles for Mabanza, like replace neighborhood districts basically with farms. Replace farms with neighborhood districts, of course. And there is horse here. That's nice. So I'm maybe thinking, what does this get? Wood. Well, that wood won't be there for long, so we don't have any adjacency bonuses, except for this. Remember, river gives us stuff. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, put just a second. If, if, if. Now, some kind of industrial zone has to go here. That means I think this can support aqueduct. That's unfortunately just my guess. I don't have proof. Okay, maybe we can do it like other way. Put that there. Put them there. Put aqueduct there. So this will have +6 production. And those +6 production are worth this sweet tile. And this sweet tile, and of course everything else. Now that might change if we like get iron here or niter before we get the industrial zone online, because aqueduct will come fairly soon. Dam will take a bit. It won't come like immediately. Tech tree, but you know, it works. If you have any suggestions, type them in the chat and I'll look them up and comment on it, and we can like build a city together. I'm checking the chat just so you know. I'm not like, hey, I'm not watching what you say and stuff. I have only one monitor for now, so it's kinda hard. But I'm using my phone to like control the stream, and it's working so far. More stream for myself than maybe for you guys for now, but still learning the ropes. It would be really helpful if you like subscribe or follow. Or you don't have to donate. That's like I'm not at that level yet. I hope to be one day, but that takes a lot of practice, and it will be my job then to like make it worth it to you guys and girls, of course. And this is interesting. So we have whole site and we didn't really decide where to put it, but you know, just relax. This is easy stream. No pressure. Now, I'm not really afraid that this city won't have food, because here, I think we're gonna build a farming triangle here before, of course, we build any of these districts, because they come a bit later in our game. So, farming triangle for this city for now until it grows. After it grows, it can rely on bananas, fishing boats, and so on to get food, and of course later trade routes and so on. So for the starters, this will be its source of food, but later on I don't think it's gonna need it. We're gonna replace it with this. Plus I think aqueduct and dam gives some small amount of food. Plus our unique theme gives us food if it's adjacent to river. So all this will give us plus 3 gold and plus 3 food just because it's adjacent to rivers. That's pretty nice. Now if that will be a farming triangle for now, that means we can destroy this one. And I was kinda thinking like this can be a farming triangle for this city. Which means that we have to settle 1, 2, 3 here. I think maybe we actually going there, so that's nice. Why are you suggesting me to settle here? I think it's just suggesting me to settle here because it's like 3 tiles from this city. We'll see. We don't know what's here. I feel like, look, now you have to know some tricks. And the trick is there's the end of the map. You'll see. I'm trying to place all site. Theater square and the neighbor. Now this neighborhood doesn't have to be from this city. It can be from this city.